Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Aetheri mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
What he said about the prince, that true? You turn him into a toad?
É, vamos descobrir a história.
Or perhaps the Aetheri
Então
don't
esse é o
find someone
cara do
who
coração de
disagree with
pedra?
him. You never know with their cuisine.
Ou é o
Never heard
demônio lá?
of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel, really rather not get involved.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes?
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him till you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
Guess I gotta poke the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye. Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old. But his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then, we shall speak of the third.
Any hints? Where I should go? How I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there.
É, cara, pra onde foi aquele sangue todo? Depois que perdeu a cabeça.
The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first two tasks.
Vamos ver então a casa primeiro.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring in that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be Von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The Von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
E o cara desaparece do nada, pum. Tá achando que é quem? É o Batman? Ou é um fantasma? Fale com a Shani sobre a cripta da família Von Everett. Vamos dar uma olhadinha ali no mapinha das pessoas, personagens. Não, antes aqui vamos... Opa, já que tá pra melhorar. O golpe forte tá no máximo, beleza. Olha lá o seu espelho. Vamos ver se tem alguma pista aqui do cara. Olha o fantasma do cara. Qual é o nome da festa? Festa bem morta? Ô, louco. Vamos daqui pra cá, beleza. Bom, a gente acho que passa pelo menos uma meia hora só lutando ali com o cara. Pra no final saber que o cara é imortal. Ou será que tinha trocado a imortalidade dele por esses 3 desejos? O desejo dele era ser imortal. Ser imortal. E o outro só pudesse pegar o pagamento dele quando cumprisse mais esses 3 desejos. É, pode ser uma negociação e tanto, hein? Ah, mãe com o bebezinho. Estamos perto, agora é só dar a volta aqui. Opa, desculpa aí. E aí? Nossa, ela não tá aqui, deve estar lá em cima.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
Cara do exército.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
So, think learned women are ugly as a rule?
Well, it's lucky they're brains, because they've not got beauty. Is that right, lads?
Oh, aye. Mutts, all of them. Hideous things. Wouldn't touch one with a 10L pole.
But this lass is different. Exceptional.
You're a lucky bastard, Richard. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
There's no denying her beauty, but she's not my type.
Talking out your ass, mate.
Boca suja, hein, cara?
Missing on quite the catch. She looked at me like she does you. I'd not dally long thinking.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Cara olhando pros peitos e pra bunda antes
Serving the Redanian cause now?
de olhar o trabalho da mulher.
I serve individuals.
Que vergonha, que vergonha.
I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on.
Achei que essa missãozinha ia ser rapidinha. Mas não, tem história aqui.
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other. Must have been in Vizima.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt, proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
Yeah, classic Radovid.
Can't complain, really. I've lived at home since the fighting subsided, resumed my practice, and simply treat the ill. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guess this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? Ah, and you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Where do I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, an Ophiri one at that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. A man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Could be a mage, a demon, or a djinn.
Aí, ó, minhas suspeitas estavam certas.
He's very powerful.
Não muito pra
That's
mago,
all I need to know.
mas pra Jin.
He helped me out of a bind.
E aí eliminar
Now he
aquela
expects
opção,
me
fica
to
entre
fulfill
Jin
some
e
nobleman's
demônio.
wishes in return.
Como ele vivia falando em pacto e pedindo na
First one was to
encruzilhada
summon
ali.
the ghost of his brother and show him the time
90%
of
de
his
chances
life.
ali que é um demônio.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, and we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
Odim told me how to do it. No sorceress or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand.
Vamos lá chamar o Gasparzinho.
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everett? Hmm. In my third year at Oxenford, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or Famous Redanian Dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, Von Estiken, Von Everett. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
Vamos lá pra cripta. Aqui é a cama dela. Estávamos aqui, beleza. Deixa eu ver se fica muito longe. Vamos fazer essa missãozinha por hoje. Acho que dá tempo.
Such excellence.
Vamos dar uma viagem rápida aqui. Lá da mansão que tava pegando fogo, não sei se ainda vai estar. Aqui tem um ponto de viagem rápida. Corta caminho, não tem lago, não tem nada. Opa! Bom que esquiva ali das árvores pequenas, mas tem umas que não esquiva não, viu? Opa, passou pra neblina aqui já pra chuva. Vai, dá pra pular aí não? Ah, mano, vai ter que dar essa volta toda. Tá brincando, hein? Ô louco, até o topo da montanha aqui. Aí saiu, já começa a ficar nublado. Beleza, chegamos aqui. Parece que tinha uma ponte, não sei. Opa, ainda bem que dá pra subir aqui, hein? Eu vi uma ponte pra lá. O nome da missão, Festa Bem Morta.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
Didn't know you were getting married?
Not mine, silly. My friend's. This garland's not for me. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Ai, convidando pra ir pra um casamento. Desculpa, moça, mas somos um cara fiel. Fizemos a missãozinha ali todinha com a nossa querida e amada Yennefer, moreninha linda. E não é porque ela não aparece aqui nessa DLC, nesse extra, nesse bônus, que vamos trair essa confiança. Não posso.
Love to, I would. But this Olgierd and Master Mirror business.
Enough said. Won't try to talk you into it.
Remember to bring the sensor?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for. So I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Yennefer,
Let's go.
não sei em que parte desse mundo você tá.
The tome was spot on.
Disse que queria viajar com a gente aqui.
Yeah. Too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin
Que é
was
pra um lugar
splurged
bem
on such
distante, depois da
luxuries.
Cirilla ter se sacrificado lá por todos
That
nós.
looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like
Isso
that
vai ficar,
idea.
sei lá, por Witcher 4.
If there's any trouble,
Vamos
This is
viajar
no
pelo
crypt.
mundo aí,
It's a
curte a
full-blown
vida.
mausoleum.
Ei, falou e vai ficar aqui fora. É?
be careful. Please.
Oh, I will be. Wouldn't want to give you even more work.
Cadê as coisas aqui que a gente pode... Isso aqui contra humanos. Poçãozinha aqui que acabou. Beleza, bora.
Race. Leave this one easy.
Opa, fantasminha camarada. A gente tem uma poçãozinha aqui pro Gasparzinho. Cadê? Olha espectral. Círculo de magia.
Come on, come closer.
Uma espadinha aqui cheia de poderes. Vem, vem. Aqui você não pode se teletransportar no círculo de magia. Lá ficou o Zonza.
Last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around.
Use seus sentidos de bruxo para explorar a cripta da família Von Everec. Elec.
Honoratina, loving wife of Kestatis, died in 1257.
Opa, 1200 e pouco.
Honoratina, loving wife of Kestatis, died in 1257.
Vou pegar aqui as moedinhas ali, que ninguém vai querer mesmo. Já vi que tem uma passagem pra lá, beleza. Tem outra pra lá. Isso aqui é quase um labirinto, hein?
Votive fire, lit in honor of the dead, old custom.
É que a gente explore mais o que nessa cripta aqui?
Eulalia von Everec, died in 1250.
É tudo algumas coisas aqui próxima do círculo. Mais uma tumba.
Kestatis? Not who I'm looking for.
Mais uma.
Old tombstone. Inscription's almost worn off completely. Probably shouldn't touch that.
Lâmina afiada e a outra.
Vladimir von Everec, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Isso pra colocar o item lá. Cadê o novo item? Aqui. Não, necessário é o que a mulher deu pra gente.
Life and death, fire and blood. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
Pronto, espalhei aqui. Agora tenho que ir pra lá.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Return, and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
A maneira do Geraldão aí, ó.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire.
Tava espalhando incenso aí. Beleza. Achei que tinha que trocar pelo outro lá, pelo...
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everic's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again. Kill him.
Opa, calma aí. Escudinho de mágico.
For Olgierd's blood.
Espera aí. Coisinha anti-fantasma. Até esqueci os nomes. Óleo elemental, óleo espectral. Beleza, círculo de magia.
Mistake.
I'll rip out your heart.
Opa. Ficava congelado ali no círculo de magia.
I'll tear you to shreds.
My. Ornery whoresons those von Everecs, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everec, brother to Olgierd.
Não dá pra cumprimentar.
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is.
E agora?
Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Mentioned you like to enjoy yourself. Well, just so happens that's why I'm here. Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting. Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me. After my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
E agora? Acho que posso trazer alguém para você possuir. Pare de reclamar, vamos. Se divertir.
Come on, we're wasting time.
I'm not to waste time. Sir, time is all I've left.
You this big a pain in the ass when you were alive, too?
Do not anger me, boy. If I've but one night, I want to revel properly, not watch others enjoy themselves.
So what do you propose?
I've an idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh yes. Yes it is.
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes.
Pô, deu uma de Gasparzinho mesmo.
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt? I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
It's his fault.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgierd's brother.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
O encantamento é só pra ele ver.
My friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Need to set a few ground rules.
And I needn't do a thing save have the time of my life, which is exactly what I aim to do.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. but off and on he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him, his mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
Vai pro bordel. Essa missãozinha tá louca.
The crypt to summon you. I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck.
The problem is, he turned me down.
The crook-pated churl.
Don't call him that.
But what choice do I have when he is a churl? I'd never say no to as fair a face as yours. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
E aí, ela vai levar ele pra festa mesmo ou vai levar o Geraldo Fantasminha pro bordel?
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then... the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well. But no cavalier would rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
É, vamos mentir pro fantasma, porque não é pra sair pegando todas as mulheres que a gente conhece por aí. Nossas amigas. É amiga. Não é porque não tive nenhum envolvimento sexual ali.
A comely maid. You're quite the fool if you've not ploughed her yet.
Keep your paws off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses?
Foi por aqui que a gente veio?
This whole Witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Those signs, I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight. What I would rather is what matters.
Vai aparecendo na nossa frente. É isso aí, como achei que terminaria ali, vamos deixar essa missãozinha que parece que vai ser longa, do fantasminha camarada, pro próximo episódio, hein? Vou até salvar aqui, que é pra não esquecer. Aqui ó, o salvamento original do jogo. Quando algo termina, algo começa. E aqui nossa querida missãozinha do coração de gelo, coração de pedra. É isso aí pessoal, até o próximo episódio. Certeza que o fantasminha vai aparecer a qualquer momento aqui quando eu caminhar. Certeza.